Welcome to Build Your Bench. I'm Saji, the CEO of Benchling. Thank you so much for joining us. The inspiration for this event came from the scientists and leaders that we've had the good fortune of working with over many years now. We realized how much experience and wisdom that they had to share, and how valuable that knowledge could be to aspiring company builders in biotech. So today is about learning and sharing from those that have been down this path. We have an incredible group of founders, investors, scientists, and technologists who will be sharing their experiences and what it takes to start and grow a biotech company. At Benchling, we believe that biotechnology will rewrite life as we know it, from the medicines we take, to the crops we grow, the food we eat, the materials we wear, to the household goods we rely upon every day. McKinsey estimates that with today's science, 60% of inputs to the global economy could be biologically produced, and 45% of disease burden could be addressed with biology. Biology can rewrite cells to cure and prevent disease, to create more nutritious, higher yield crops with built-in genetic defenses for heat and drought, and to grow brand new disruptive materials and ingredients that will reduce our dependence on petrochemicals and ultimately help scientists solve climate change. The economic impact of biology is going to be enormous. Think on the order of trillions of dollars per year over the coming decades. Biotechnology startups are the key to realizing this potential. You're working on critical products and solutions that have the opportunity to make meaningful contributions to quite literally some of the world's biggest problems. This is such an incredible time to be building with biology. The big shift from chemistry to biology has been happening for years now. In medicine, for example, that means going from traditional small molecule therapies to complex biologics. But biology is orders of magnitude more complex than chemistry. What was a simple chemical structure that could be drawn on a whiteboard and represented with a string of text is now a complex protein whose structure we don't really know and takes a multidimensional data model to represent. This is like going from building bicycles to jet planes, except the software hasn't changed. You're also living through this renaissance in tools to measure and engineer biology, precise gene editing, comprehensive sequencing technologies, and cheap DNA synthesis are enabling us to read, write, and edit the very source code of life itself. R&D is becoming increasingly specialized and complex. The era of the lone scientist and a eureka moment are long gone. Building with biology requires teams of specialists working around the globe to develop a repeatable process for innovation. And finally, advances in data science and machine learning are being brought to biotechnology for the first time from other industries. These tools will help scientists do their work faster and smarter, ultimately accelerating time to market and milestone. These tailwinds are opening up near limitless possibilities for R&D innovation, and even more opportunity for biotech startups. The financial markets recognize this. Biotech is a key area of focus for venture capital investments. According to PitchBook, venture capital investments in biopharma alone totaled $20.3 billion across 596 deals in the first half of 2021. This is far outpacing the $27.2 billion of VC investments across 1,043 deals in 2020. For IPOs, 2020 was a record-breaking year, with biotechs driving significant activity. 71 biotechs went public in 2020, the most ever in a given year, and a 61% increase from 2019. That trend is continuing in 2021. With both the number and proceeds of biotech IPOs reaching all-time highs, it's clear that the market is betting big on biotech. And in the flurry of biotech funding and growth, R&D prioritization is a key focal point for biotech. According to research, 69% of biotech CFOs are planning to increase R&D spending this year. So we've put together today's event to help you take advantage of these tailwinds and this funding environment in service of building a great company that makes life-changing products. I'm so excited for you to hear from a group of inspiring founders who will share their stories on starting biotech ventures and offer perspectives on how they built their early teams and advisory boards, how they made platform and pipeline decisions, and how they navigated the current financing environment. You'll hear from well-known venture capitalists as they hit on today's biotech funding environment, the big tailwinds and the market trends that are fueling key innovations, and what they look for when backing early-stage biotech startups. You'll hear from experts within the biotech ecosystem that have navigated the hard, complex early-stage decisions and will share practical steps that you can take with you in your first year of development. You also get to hear from a group of technology experts about how to build a digital data foundation that can help you move faster and more effectively in R&D. And we have some time saved at the end of our networking session to bring in your questions to the group. Before we get started, let me take just one moment to share what we're seeing regarding the use of technology to accelerate success in early biotech startups. We believe legacy solutions are literally stifling the pace of scientific innovation. Today, scientists are forced to use a mix of point solutions and generic tools that are antiquated, disconnected from each other, and not tailored for the complexity of modern science and R&D processes. As a result, time is spent on administrative busy work, not science. Ultimately, productivity is wasted, data and IP are lost. As a startup, you don't have that kind of time to waste. You need tools that are purpose-built for scientists that help you capture, standardize, and centralize and track all of your data, design, build, test experiments quickly and effectively with software that's purpose-built to support complex scientific workflows. You need software that helps you collaborate across teams, sharing data and driving handoffs as you go from early research into development. And you need to be able to make smarter, faster decisions about where to focus and where to cut with analytics and advanced AI and machine learning. Digitally transforming your R&D is essential to getting up and running fast, scaling for the future, and will increase your likelihood of success. Our mission at Benchling is to power the century of biology and to equip you, those dedicating their lives to scientific discovery, with the best tools possible. We exist because one of the main things holding back biology is the need for better software. And we want to focus on giving you great tech so that you can focus on accelerating science. We support hundreds of startups across a range of biotechnology disciplines, and we're excited to bring many of you together today to hear from some of the incredible folks in this industry who will share practical advice for how you build your team, raise capital, and establish the right R&D foundations that will increase your probability of success. With that, let's get rolling. First off, I'm so excited for the Founders Panel.